Hey everyone, this is Alvin on behalf of Neil Napier and the rest of the KV Social team. So before I get started, I just want to make sure that you can hear me. Just give me a quick yes or one in the chat if both audio and video is coming through loud and clear. And let me also know what part of the world you're watching this webinar from. It's always good to know where the KV social community is at. But if you're somewhere in exotic places, just don't mention it because I might get envious. All right, so we have Paul, we have Kenneth as well from Pennsylvania. All right, let me see. We have Steven as well on the call today. We have Tom, we have Jane, we have Joffrey, MDB. I see a lot of familiar names as well. MDB, Islamic Republic of Texas. I hope it's not too hot there as well. So we have good morning to you too, Frank. We have Edmund from Malaysia as well watching, and we have Marcel as well from Vancouver. Perfect. So, all right. So the reason why I'm asking as well is that today our main focus would be Facebook. All right. So does anyone, by the way, here use Facebook? Give me a yes, either for your marketing or for personal use. Or a no, or a two, if you don't use Facebook. Maybe you're still stuck in the Stone Age and you're still using Multiply or something else. Okay, perfect. So you use it for both, since Raul, CS and G is saying for marketing use. Okay. As for me, I use it for both. So I think I'm friends with a couple of you guys as well in Facebook. So I use Facebook not only for marketing, but as well as to catching up with friends. And that's actually what's great about Facebook, because if it's just focused on marketing, let's say LinkedIn, for example, right? LinkedIn is great. It's a good social network, but not everybody is on LinkedIn. And the reason for that is that it's mainly designed for business, right? It's mainly designed for employers looking for people to connect to. And by having that kind of minimal, right, specific approach rather, it is going to limit your audience. Unlike LinkedIn, Facebook allows or uses a broader scope. That it invites everyone, anyone who's maybe perhaps a 4 or 5-year-old, all the way up to maybe an 80-year-old, just trying to connect with friends and family. And that's why when we tell you that when everybody's on Facebook, we mean everybody is on Facebook. And that's why having a breakthrough Facebook notification message can revolutionize your Facebook marketing. So if you're using Facebook as a way to market products, maybe info products, your coaching, or anything else, this could be something. This webinar could be something that might be interesting for you. All right. So we're going to talk about how you can tap Facebook, but in a way that no other or no one else has been able to do. All right. So while emails are getting 3 or 5% open rates, we do get like a low open rate. In fact, it would be having an open rate of around 11 or 10% is already a marketing success. But right now, the average is around 3 or 5%. Now let me give you an example. All right. So let me give you a real case example here. So I'm going to show you our autoresponder here. I should not be showing you this, but if you don't believe me that the open rates are low in email, now this is going to be our most active list. All right. So we do use a lot of filtering, but in most cases, on the average, right, if you do filtering a lot, you're going to get roughly around 8 to 11% open rates. Now, you might think that's a bit low. So if you have 1,000 people on your list, right, you have 1,000 people on your list, only around less than 100 people will be able to see your message. All right. So let me give you an case example here. Now, can everyone see the stats here for all of our emails? Right? And look at the average rate. The open rate is just around 10%, 11%, and this is through, right? And this is already through a filtered system. How much more if you don't have a filtration system built in your autoresponder? That means if you have 1,000 people on your list, they're only going to be able to connect with less than 100 of them. Because if you go to your email, you will see a ton of emails like this. You have an email from AirAsia, you have an email from GearBest, from Sam, from Walmart, from Ben Adkins. So it's just too many things to look at when you use emails. And that's why email, although it's an effective campaign, it's an effective method to get to your customers, you need a big list. That's why they always say that the money is in the list, because you need a big list to be able to connect to your customers, to be able to get them to see your message. So you're losing out around 95% of everyone else because they don't check their emails. But everyone checks their Facebook notifications. Now, let me ask you this. What do you think, right? What's the first thing you do when you log into Facebook? You always go to the notification area, right? You want to see if people tagged you, if there's anything about your friends, right? Anyone who you're following. And that's why everybody checks notifications, because they want to get a quick update on what's happening around them. Right? And that's how you can improve your Facebook marketing. And that's what we're going to focus on today. Now, what if you can tap the notification box on Facebook and send customers or your customers to any link or any opt-in page? Let me know. Would you think that will help you get more clicks and leads even from your Facebook marketing campaigns? I'm not talking about ads yet, because someone mentioned here about ads. We're just talking about what if you can send your customers a notification every time you want to sell something, every time you want to run an affiliate offer. Is that a yes? Exactly. So Paul agrees with me, Kenneth agrees with me, Renita agrees with me, CSNG agrees with me, and I do apologize, I only see friend and GoToWebinar agrees with me as well. Because everybody checks notification, and notifications can work, or it does work, with both mobile and desktop. So you'll be able to tap two birds in one stone. No ads, of course, and no complicated setup as well. And you can do this by simply adding a simple code to your website, and you have a one-click sign-up, and you can re-engage your customers at a moment's notice. That means once they click on allow notifications, you're gonna be golden. You're gonna keep on sending them notifications at any time that you want, and you can even systemize it. Right? As I mentioned, it's gonna work for mobile and desktop users as well. All right. So guys, I'm not gonna go through a lengthy presentation here, but rather I would like to focus on the real-world applications. All right. So guys, let me give you a quick yes if you want to see the software, if you're ready to see the software live in action. All right, perfect. So let me just log in really quick with the software here. Again, everything's web-based, but there's also a WordPress plugin that you can use as well. All right, so let me just log in really quick here, and let me show you how it works. All right, so can everyone see the dashboard right now for LetSocify? All right, give me a quick yes once you see that. All right, perfect. So from here, again, everything is web-based, but there's also a WordPress plugin that you can use as well. All right, so let me show you how it works. So first, when you log into the dashboard, you set up a few things, right? So you go to the section area here, right? And from here is you're gonna need to get the subscribe link. right? So let me show you what the subscribe link looks like. So if you open this up, for example, I'm gonna send this to you guys as well. Now, if you're already logged into Facebook, let me know once what do you see. All right. So once they click on your link, they will see something like this. Can everyone see this, by the way, guys? It's gonna be push reach will receive your public profile and email address. Again, everything I'm showing you right now is part of the main offer, and of course, it's 100% compliant with the Facebook API. We're not breaking any rules. We're not using an exploit or a hack here. Everything went through the Facebook approval system. All right. So guys, give me a quick yes if you saw the link and you have clicked on it. All right, perfect, perfect. So again, for those who don't see the link, just type in, I want to see the link in the chat, or send me the link in the chat, and then I'm going to send that to you as well. All right, so let me just close this one here. So they're going to see a message like that once they click on, you say, your post or the integration on your website. All right, so let's move on to the settings part here. All right, you can also choose what kind of opt-in you want. Now, LetSocify can be integrated with, right? Can be integrated with an autoresponder. Now, why would you want an autoresponder integrated with this when Facebook or Facebook notification is something that you can do? There's a reason for that, right? Now, if you think about it, although Facebook notifications is great, but imagine being able to tap both markets. That means you're able to use email marketing together with social media marketing in a way that they're interconnected with each other. It's better to have more options than just be limited to one option in itself. So you can actually use this as well for this building. All right. So then moving on from onboarding, we're going to go to app ID. Again, you can set, there's a full tutorial here as well on how to set it up. It takes 5 minutes, and you don't need to be a programmer to do this. You just follow the step-by-step procedure here, and you're golden. All right. And of course, if you have the agency package, you can add more users. But again, if you have the personal license, you can have one account here as well. Now, once they do sign up to your URL, right, you can write them a personal message. So instead of, if success subscribe to my awesome, that's from over here, right, inside of FB, I'm going to say, hey, and I'll put in first name, boom. All right, and from here, I'm going to say, hey, thank you for subscribing. From now on, you will never miss a beat. All right. So put in here, for example, it's your success, Alvin. All right. We click on save. Boom. Now we have a custom notification or custom welcome message as well. All right, so guys, before I proceed, is everything clear so far? Give me a quick yes. Is everything clear so far? You're not getting confused if I'm going too fast or anything else. Just want to make sure because, well, I want to paste this webinar correctly. All right, I'm actually a bit hyped up on coffee right now, so I do have a tendency to go fast. So if something isn't clear, just hit me up in chat right away. All right, we're still getting to that part, Hedy. Is it Heidi or Hedy? I do hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. All right, so from here, then we can move on to integrations. Right? So integrations, what I mean earlier is that, okay, Hedy. So I got that correctly. So as I mentioned earlier, integrations is you can integrate this one with autoresponders. That means, aside from being able to subscribe them to notifications on Facebook, you will also be able to grab their email address automatically and transfer that information directly to any of the autoresponders listed here. So at the moment, we have Aweber, ActiveCampaign, GetResponse, MailChimp, iContact, SendLane, and coming soon would be Ontraport, Infusionsoft, and Mailit. Right? And of course, we are in the talks as well of having custom code HTML or form code HTML so that you can integrate pretty much any autoresponder instead of being limited to this list. All right, so you can connect this one with your autoresponder. So any emails that you create, once they click on sign up or they click on allow notifications, you also collect their email addresses, and that's going to be forwarded to your autoresponder. All right, so once you go through all of this, the last step would be this one, installation. I think this would be the question that Hedy asked earlier. How do you collect, or how do you get them to subscribe? All right, so that's going to be the next question. How do you get them to subscribe? So all you have to do is copy and paste a code. Now, if you use WordPress, give me a yes, by the way, if you use WordPress, or a 2 if you use something else. Now, there are 2 ways you can do this, right? Well, actually 3 ways, but the other ways connected with each other. So if you use HTML, then all you have to do is use this one. If you use ClickFunnels CS and Go, then you can just use the custom HTML option on ClickFunnels, and you can use this code here. All right. If you use HTML, if you use PHP, then this one goes for you. All right. But if you use WordPress, now all you have to do is simply download a plugin. As you can see from here, on the bottom we have a WordPress logo here. If you click on this, it's going to download a zip file that we have from here. And all you need to do is log into your dashboard for WordPress, install it as a regular WordPress plugin, and it will show up here as well. So as you can see, we have a code here that is connected with this as well. As you can see, it is pretty much the same code that is present in the installation process. So if you have, for example, a WordPress site, then you just install a plugin and that's pretty much it. Okay, so once it's installed, once it's set up, the next step would be creating your campaign, right? So from here, again, you can also configure opt-in as well. So if you want an opt-in form for that, but then again, since we already went through that earlier, we can just click on create or click on new notification or new list. All right, so if you want to create a new list, let's say for example, you have a separate website that is going to be just for affiliate offers. Let's say for example, affiliate offers. All right, and this one would be, for example, getyourspecialoffer.com. All right, now remove the HTTP. Okay, and then we need to set up a Facebook ID here as well. Again, there's a step-by-step tutorial about this that you can do. Right? So each campaign can be separated from the others as well. That means you can have a campaign that's all about real estate, another campaign on a different website that's also going to be all about affiliate marketing. So you can separate. It's not going to be a one-all and be-all system. So it's going to be separated so you can run multiple campaigns without having to worry about mixing and matching or having to do it one at a time. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back for a bit here, and I'm going to open up. I'm going to cheat a bit here. I'm going to copy the Facebook app ID of the old one here. All right. So from here, I go back. Let me go back to new list. All right. So affiliate. There we go. And now we are back on the Facebook app ID. All right. So from here, I'm just gonna copy and paste the info I got earlier from the previous campaign. There we go. Click on Save Next and Install. Oh, this is already associated. So that instead, let me actually show you how this goes. So then again, there's a tutorial here on how to make an app ID. But let me just create one for you here. All right. So let me see. From here, let me choose just LetSocify affiliate. Click on Create App ID. Enter the captcha message here. I don't even know what that is. Let me refresh. There we go. There we go. Click on Submit. I hope that's right. And we should have a new app ID already here. Right? So from the settings area here, I already have an email address, so I can already activate this one here. All right, let me see. Let me just activate this one. Okay, just making sure if I have everything here. All right, perfect. So I already have everything here. I'm going to click on App Review, click on Yes for this, click on Confirm, click on Go Back to the Dashboard, and click on Show. It will ask me for the password again for my account. All right, so I now have the app ID and the app secret here. All right, so I'm going to go back, put it here. All right, and put the new one here as well. All right, so now we have two options. We can either install the LetSocify code ourselves, or we can send it to our developer. All right, so let's say I want to click on I will install it as myself. So again, it's just like what I showed you guys earlier. You have the option to either use the script if you use something outside of Facebook. I mean, outside of WordPress. If you use WordPress, then it's a lot easier because you only need to download a WordPress plugin. All right, and this can work with any HTML site, including ClickFunnels. Anything that you can add HTML code into, you can use this code here. All right, so guys, just to make sure, is everything clear so far? All right. All right, perfect. So what I'm going to do is, since I've already installed this one here, I'm just going to skip through this, and again, I'm going to still move back to the dashboard since it's already installed in our previous campaign. All right, so from here, once you set that up on a website already, now we can proceed in setting up the campaigns. All right, so we can click on new notification here. All right, so everyone who is, well, let me just go back here. It seems that we have switched from one list to the other. Okay. All right. Okay, so let me just switch back to the old or the other account here so that I can also show you the sample messages here. Do I need WordPress for this? No, you don't need WordPress for this as long as you have an HTML site or a website that you can add HTML into, then you should be able to use this one here. Okay, so let me know if that does make sense. As for those who do have let me see, CopyFunnels, then yes, you can also use this one here. You can insert this one together with on your own website. All right, so as you can see from here, guys, if you click on the right side here, you'll also be able to switch from one account to the other. All right, from one list to the other. So I'm going to go back to the push demo here, and we're going to set up a new notification here. All right. Now, before I do that, let me actually show you some of the example or sample campaigns here. So this is from the website called IamMarketingNews.com. All right. If you go to this site, for example, it will actually have that opt-in there. All right. So let me just send this to everyone as well, and so that you can test it out and let me know once you see the link. All right. So guys, you can go to IamMarketNews.com and let me know if you see that pop up there saying that I Am Marketing News would like to send you push notifications and either don't allow or allow. Let me know once you see that. And again, if you have any questions as well, let me know in the chat. All right, perfect. So if we click on allow here, as you can see, it just tells us that you want to continue as Alvin. Or again, I'm going to log in my Facebook account. That's why it's asking this. Click on continue. And boom, that's it. I'm already signed up to both the email list and the notifications. It's that easy. And remember, if you're able to make it easy for your customers, your conversions are going to go through off the roof. All right. So guys, let me know if everything is clear so far, so we can proceed on how to create that message and how to manage your subscribers, create segments, and so much more. Let me know. I just want to make sure that I'm pacing this correctly because we have a ton of things to talk about, and I don't want you to getting lost along the way. I just want to make sure. I do apologize for the so many questions I'm about to ask. I just want to make sure everything is clear. Because I don't want to get an email saying that, well, Alvin went too fast, Alvin was too hyped up on coffee, then I can't understand what he was doing on the screen. All right, so let me know, guys, is everything clear so far? All right, perfect. So, John, I'm gonna answer that question in a bit. All right, so John is asking, there's a lot of push notification products out there. How is this better compared to anything else? I'm gonna answer that in a bit. All right, so it will be preemptive to show that. So from here, right, I'm gonna click on new notification, and I can customize the message here. Now, there are two ways I can do this. So first is, let's say, hi, first name, right? You can select here, I'll type in the message. I see that you, we have a new offer that I think you would love. All right, just click this link and find out more. All right, there we go. So we have customization here. We have personalization for the first name, last name, full name, gender, and we can redirect this to any URL that we want. So let's say for example we're selling, right? We're selling an affiliate product, right? So I'm gonna get this redirect to my own affiliate link, right? It can be a clickbank product, it can be an Amazon checkout page, anything that you want. All right. So I'm gonna paste that notification redirect URL there, and everyone who clicks on this notification will get redirected to the URL here or my affiliate link. Now, if I want to collect leads, rather, I'm gonna click on enable, right, UTM, and I just simply select where this goes, right? What campaign this goes to, and if it's already set up on get response or any of the others that are listed, then everything will automatically go to that opt-in. All right. Since I don't want that, I just want to use it for a link. Now, as for the advanced options, this is where we can either send notification to all the subscribers? Or would you want to filter this one based on the segments that you have chosen? Let's say, for example, you only want to send this email to perhaps for those who open up the pre-launch video, for those who are male, who are female, who are into the early bird offer. So you can actually have specific messages showing up. And all you have to do after this is, of course, you have the option to run a split test as well. It's directly embedded here. But if you don't want to do that, then you can just uncheck that one, so I can show just like what I did here, and click on send notification. Click on send. All right, and this is going to send this link here. Easy as that, guys. So everyone will get a notification on Facebook with that link, right? And you will also automatically see something like this. All right, so guys, let me know if you think this is an amazing tool that can help you get more clicks and leads using a simple notification platform. That means you're gonna get 100% inboxing rate, and it's gonna be the first thing that customers will see, not on their newsfeed, not on their post, not even on the timeline of your Facebook fan page. It's gonna first thing that you will see on their notifications tab. And you can use this over and over again. It means when you retarget your customers, those who clicked, right? For those who click, then you don't need to spend any more money on retargeting ads. You just send them a new notification, and that's it. And you can redirect them to any link that you want. All right, as you can see from here. So I have a question, a question by sentence saying expert consulting. So expert consulting is all those FB tools from WordPress don't keep working, and that's why this is not just a WordPress plugin. It's actually both. So if you don't want to use the WordPress plugin, then use the HTML function. Right? The problem with okay, perfect. The problem with WordPress plugins, to be honest, guys, is that there's so many variables in WordPress, right? You have other plugins, other themes, you have your server, you have compatibility with the PHP, and all that. By having it in a way that it's both, right? It's both a WordPress plugin and a SaaS or web-based software, is that you get the best of both worlds. So let's say, for example, worst case scenario, the WordPress plugin doesn't work as it should. Then you can just switch back to the HTML version instead. All right? That's why you have that kind of flexibility to make it work properly. Now, once you get them on your list, they're there for you. You can keep on targeting those customers over and over again. You get a list like this, right? And of course, you can either integrate this with your autoresponder, or you can export it if your autoresponder is not currently supported, and you'll get the CSV feature here, right? And of course, you can use that later on to import to your autoresponder if you're choosing, right? But again, you have full integration already here if your autoresponder is already listed under the supported tab or the supported section. All right, so from here, once you get all your subscribers here, you can then go and create segments. Now, who here, by the way, understands or who's not sure about how segments work? Give me a quick yes. I'm not going to name names, just want to make sure if you're familiar with creating segments or filters. Paul, yes, you put the HTML code under the head section of any page that you want. So if you want it site-wide, right, you can just put it on your home page. If you use WordPress and you don't want to use a plugin, then you can just download a plugin that's called Header and Footer, whereas that it actually allows you to add specific codes in this either site-wide or specific pages. All right. All right. So you actually have both offer. You have both options, either to use the HTML code or use the WordPress plugin instead. All right, so let me just answer a few questions here. So you have to get traffic to your website or landing page to opt in for push notifications in order to target via Facebook notification. It's a bit of both. I'm also going to show you how you can use this one as a post. All right? Let me know if that works. Again, we're just exploring bit by bit the applications of this software. All right, so I do hope I didn't miss other people's question in the chat. So again, if I miss your question, just type it in again so that we can talk about that as well. All right, so from here, let's move on to the segment section here. Now, segment means you'll be able to filter your customers based on either what campaign, what action they did, right? So it's kind of like WP or profit triggers for Facebook. All right. If for those who are still familiar with profit triggers, it's the software we released a couple of months ago. So with this, right, you'll be able to add a code. Let's say you on your site, you have a specific page and it's only for LetSocify, right? So let's say you want to create a segment. Right? So let's say, for example, you're promoting different affiliate offers, right? And you're going to set up a custom welcome notification for the segment, and of course, a custom action URL or link. So you can have a specific link show up for those who click on or visited a specific page, right? So let's say, for example, we're going to do this. So I'm going to type in the affiliate link that I have for LetSocify. Oh, click again. So LetSocify, action URL. Thank you for your interest in LetSocify. We will send you an update once the product is live. Okay, click on next. Boom. So I can add this custom segment to the LetSocify bonus page or sales page that I have, right? And let's say, for example, yesterday, or maybe a couple of days ago, I also promoted VideoPal. So I'm going to create another name here, VideoPal, for the segment here. So click on custom message. Thank you for your interest in VideoPal. Once we have a new coupon code, we'll send you an update. All right, action URL. I can have the link here instead for VideoPal. Right, there we go. Boom, there we go. And I can just add this one to the specific page anywhere. All right. Regarding the code for the header for the ClickFunnels, but I have installed. Yes, you can actually see if you have a Facebook pixel on the header section, then you can just add that code under the Facebook code. All right. Let me see. Let me just answer some questions here. Is it better to appear on the notifications tab or the messenger inbox like many of the apps that come out? It depends. It really depends. Because if you think about this, sure, messaging does work, but you also have to understand that in order to get them to send a message, right? Or in order for you to send a message, you have to use advertising. Remember? I think what John mentioned earlier is that what makes it different compared to ClickMessage. I think that's the app you're referring to, right? ClickMessage. If I'm if I'm not mistaken. Now, the difference between this compared to click message is that click message, well, works via the messenger. Sure, it's an awesome tool as well. I'm not going to tell you. We promoted it. We think it's an amazing tool. But in order to make click message work, you have to create a messenger campaign. That means you need to create a Facebook ad campaign that uses the Facebook Messenger. With this, you don't have to. All right? So, exactly. This is a passive way to get their attention without paying for ads. Let me know if that's making sense, guys. That's the big difference between the Messenger ad compared to Facebook notifications. All right? So if you can do both, then why not? Right? If you can do both, then that's even more awesome. So I hope that's, John, if you can confirm if that answered your question, so we can proceed as well. Because we still have a lot of things to show you as well. All right, perfect. So, exactly, let me just share your answer. You actually summarize it correctly. All right, so from here is we're going to click on close, and now we can have custom segments for every single page that they set up. So if you have, for example, Instastore, you can have a segment that's all about maybe discounted items or just about cell phones compared to those who are interested in console gaming, PC gaming, right? Or computer games. So you can have a specific segment based on the interest or the page they have visited. And you can use that as well to get the most targeted, right? The most targeted messages or campaigns you can do. You can even add custom filters as well. You can have custom filters based on the country, based on the city, which is great for local marketers as well. You can set a specific category that you like a platform they use, whether they only use Windows 7, they only use Windows 8 or Android as well. They can also specify through the browser and gender as well. Exactly. It has geo-targeting added already inside. So let's say, for example, you have a website that's all about attorneys or DUI, right? A local business. And since the law changes on a state per state basis, you can target those who are just located in New Jersey if there's a new law coming up. So you can constantly engage your audience for anything related to New Jersey. But those who are located in California or anywhere else will not get that update. Guys, let me know if you think this is an amazing addition to your marketing campaign right now. So you have geo-targeting, category, platform, browser, and even gender filters as well. Right? And let's move on to automation as well. Now this is where, we can set up as well the RSS auto push. That means every time you update something in your RSS, which is added here on your website, right? So let's say, for example, you have your own website, right? And you constantly, maybe once a day or maybe once or twice a week, you put content there. But instead of having to email or set up a new notification every time, you can actually enable the RSS or automation feature here that it connects from your WordPress site, from your blog, as long as it has an RSS feed, and it actually sends a push or notification automatically every time you update your own blog or website. Every time you post new content there, it's gonna automatically notify your customers saying that, hey, there's new content in IamMarketingNews.com. Check it out. Right? So now you're gonna get consistent traffic on your website without having to pay for your targeting ads. And all that notification is going to be sent out for you for free. And of course, you also get the report section here where you can find all the data about your customers as well. Whether they're located in the US, what kind of platform they use. So you can create segments better as well. So you can break down the number of subscribers based on the percentage of shares as well. Just like what you see on your screen. Right? I can break it down either to subscribers acquired, subscribers churned, overall click performance, where the clicks coming from. Is it coming from the Chrome browsers or from the Firefox users as well? How many messages have been pushed versus how many has been delivered, and how many has been clicked. And of course, you also get the overall unique click performance as well. So you get all of this data, and you can export this one either to a CSV or PDF so that you can also create a case study or show this to your clients as well. All right, so all of this, guys, I'm not showing you any of the upgrades yet. This is everything inside the main offer. Right? So guys, this is an amazing, simple tool that can help you improve or upgrade your Facebook marketing to a whole new level. So it works with both mobile and desktop. It works anywhere around the world that has Facebook. And again, you can use it to build your email list. You can use this to send traffic to affiliate offers. You can use it on Facebook posts as well. You can imagine being able to use this instead of email opt-ins. Instead of getting 5% open rates, you can now get up to 90% open rate with Facebook notifications inside Facebook at any moment of your choosing. And engagement is going to go through the roof because you're able to engage exactly on where they check every single day. And of course, since you're able to connect with your customers, it's going to help you get sales go through the roof as well. And since they constantly get updates from you about your blog, about your business, you will be able to build a relationship with your customers as well and gain their trust. And if you gain their trust, instant sales. Simple as that, guys. Right? So guys, let me know what kind of niches you're working on, and I'll give you some examples on how this can work for you. Someone mentioned here about roofers, right? So for those who, I think it was, let me see if I can go back a bit. All right, so let's say for roofers, I think friend mentioned that website about roofers. So do you operate on a specific city or specific state? Right, so you can use geo-targeting for that. So you can send people to your website. They can get to opt-in, right? And if you have a blog, for example, where you post content about keeping your roof safe, keeping your roof, how to properly maintain your roof so that it doesn't fall on your head, then you can get them to get they can use the setup. You can set up the automation function where they get a new update every time a content or new content is coming up from your blog. All right, so I have a question here from Ram. Ram is asking, does Facebook ad policy all push notification on landing page or opt-in page? I'm not sure if I understand correctly. It has to be, well, it doesn't have to be added on the page. Best if you have this. It can be on any page. It can either be a landing page or sales page, but of course, it's best if it's a landing page instead, because, well, if you put it on a sales page, it kind of defeats the purpose. All right. Hedy, can we see how it works as just a post? All right. So as a post, there are two ways to do it. Now, the first way is a bit ugly, right? So if you use this on a Facebook post, for example, let me just go back to Facebook here. You can actually do this, but I wouldn't recommend it because it's gonna look a bit weird. All right, so let me just open up my page here. All right, there you go. All right, so from here is you're gonna be able to use we're going to the settings here, and you can actually use the subscribe link here. Let's say, for example, if you go back here, you have the subscribe link. Let me just look for the post session here. So you post the link here. There we go. You get something like this. Get instant updates directly on Facebook. All right. So instead of this showing up, I'm going to add a certain image. So I'm going to add this one. All right. And once I'm done, click on publish. I'm going to hit refresh. So again, it doesn't always work, but if you click on this, it will automatically sign you up as well here. This is the ugly part of how you can do it. The other way is you can use your website. So if you have a plugin that lets you share the website, then you can share it on a Facebook post, for example, here. You can use any sharing plugin. If you have our highlight and share, then you can share it on your website here, and you can get notifications because it will show up here on the top of your website as well. All right. So again, simple, and you can use this as well on how to get leads. I have a question here from Kenneth. Can you show us how to get leads for clients and local businesses? Again, you have to put this on your website in order to get leads. All right. So you can advertise your website and local businesses. You can call them up saying that, hey, visit my website, and you have a push notification there instead of an opt-in, so that you're just not limited to just emails. Rather, you get connect with them on Facebook. All right. So that's how you get leads. And of course, if you share the content on Facebook, you can also run a boosted post, and you can find clients through that. All right. So guys, do you think this is an awesome tool that can help you improve your Facebook marketing? Give me a quick yes if you think you'll be able to use this one to generate more traffic, more leads, and improve as well the engagement and build your trust with your customers. All right, perfect. So Fred is saying yes, an absolute yes as well from James as well. So Ram saying yes, CSNG saying yes as well. All right, now this can integrate with other previous products as well. So if you have Click Message, you can use that as one. You can have the option to use that as well. If you have, for example, WordPress or WP Contentio, then you can use this as well on your blog to help you. And all you have to do is just follow 3 steps: log in, create a campaign, and add it to a post or website. Right? All of this, guys. If you have any WordPress or any other softwares out there, you can use this together with any tool that you might have already purchased. All right, so Joy saying just in time for the plan that I have. Exactly. I was actually talking to Neil about adding push notification on our bonus pages, but it seems that someone beat us to it when creating a software like this. Can you set up a sequence in push notification? Absolutely. You can even schedule it based on the time or the local time that they have. So let's say, for example, if you notice, if you read the stats a lot, you're a numbers guy, and you see that, hey, always open up Facebook at 7 in the morning, but they don't check throughout the day. So you can have a sequence that's always going to send notifications to them every 7 a.m. And that's what I call smart messaging, guys. Smart marketing. So get in front of Facebook users is a guarantee because you get them where they check every single day. And it's as simple as 1, 2, 3. Add a single line of code, assign it to autoresponder and any redirect URL, and broadcast notifications for Facebook for maximum profits as well. You can grab Facebook profiles with one single click. You'll be able to easily walk through the simple process. You can configure it for the best opt-in for your site. You can set up personalized messages with their name, last name, gender as well. You can leave notification. You leave nothing to chance because they always get the message. And you can even do split testing as well on which message works best. Alright, and you can also laser target messages by applying filters and segments based on geography, gender, right, city, right, and so much more. And you can automate the messaging by hooking up LetSocify with your RSS feed for your blog or for your website. So every time you create a new post, they will automatically get notified there's new content coming in. And of course, all of the leads of the emails that is associated with the Facebook account will get to be connected to your autoresponder as well. So if you want to do old email marketing, then you can also do that as well, right? Exactly. So John is saying it is advertised as a replacement for your autoresponder, but also includes an autoresponder integration, so you can hit up email as well as FB notification. Exactly. Having two options is better than having one single option, no matter how good it is. Right? Why choose one when you can have both? Exactly, right? So with this, guys, you'll be able to leverage Facebook notifications like never ever before. You have high click-through rate compared to you have 30% open rates and up to 50% click rates. You have 4 times more engagement compared to regular posts and pages or emails. You can obtain your customer's best email address with one click. You have notifications straight into Facebook, and it lights the notification globe whether in mobile or desktop as well. All right. So you can also be able to have full set of emoticons and share relevant emotions with your audience. Instead, you never get your messages routed to spam. You let visitors return to any URL with a specific one-click for your website notification message, and you can retarget your subscribers without any ad cost at all. Because you don't need to set up a Facebook ad as well. How many people can we reach? As many as you want. So no more retargeting cost, no spam filter, strong targeting abilities, limited competition, one-click opt-in, and you get your customers where they hang out. Everything is here. So automatic list building, no opt-in form required. You can combine email and notifications together. You can have email addresses collected with one single click, and of course you can download as well the segmentation data there. All right, all this, guys. Plus, we're gonna have some extra bonuses for you guys as well as being part of the KB social community. So let me just open up the bonus page here. Now, for those who, let me go. Can we build a large email list? Absolutely. If you want to build a large email list, you can also build a large Facebook list as well. All right, so let me just open up the bonus page here. Give me one quick second, and let me show you all the bonuses that we have for this. All right, so let me just go back here. All right, so let me see if I can open up the bonus page here. Since I got the wrong link, so let me just wait one quick second here. Now, please do note that these bonuses are exclusively available through us. Unfortunately, if you purchase this one through another link, we won't be able to give you all of our bonuses here. Alright, so let me just mute the music here. So, as part of the KB social community, we have secured for you a lot of special bonuses. The first is, of course, you're going to get the 47 pre-made, professionally presented intro and outro videos as well. You're going to get the full page call to action page builders for WordPress. So if you don't have a page builder yet for WordPress, then you can use this one as well. You're also going to get the WP Engage plugin, the catchy headline generator as well, affiliate link cloaker, and the affiliate link local client site page as well. So all of these guys is going to be included for you as being part of the KV social community. Now, John, I do apologize, but unfortunately, I can't compare this with all of the push notification products from the past year. But all I could say is that this is something that's designed for marketers like you and I. All right. So as I mentioned before, is that by joining today's webinar, we're gonna select a winner or one winner on this call today. So we have two copies to give away, one on this webinar and the other for the next one as well, or via email. All right. So today I'm gonna choose the most engaged customer in the chat. All right. So we're gonna choose. But heck, let me choose two winners instead. So the first winner is I'm gonna send it to the one who always asks the best questions. So Green John, if you can type in your email address, you've won the first copy. And for the second copy, let me just select randomly on the attendance sheet here. All right, let me see. All right, so we have Ed Harris. Give me a quick yes if you're there, and type in your email address as well so we can send you the free copy. Now, again, please expect an email from us, from our support, within 24 hours, and we're going to send you access to this, or to LetSocify as well. So please type in your email address as well. All right, no problem, John. So let me just get your email address here. Again, I do apologize. I only have one screen apparently. Perhaps I should ask Neil for another screen in the future as well. So Ed, if you can type in your email address, there we go. Perfect. So just expect an email from our support about the access as well. All right. So congratulations, Ed. Congratulations, John. You've won yourself each a copy of LetSocify as well. All right. So again, all of those bonuses, guys, as well as all the features I showed you, is part of the main offer. I haven't showed anything yet about the upgrades, so you get all those features inside, right? Inside the LetSoci platform. So there are three packages that you can jump into. Now, this is going to be the price that will show up after the early bird. All right. So you can get the monthly price of $25, where you have 15,000 subscribers, 50 email or 50 different lists, and you have unlimited notifications and single user license as well. You also get the yearly for $247. The same thing, it's going to be a yearly price. But today, as part of the early bird, or as part of the early bird promotion, you can jump in and get 10,000 subscribers, 20 email lists, unlimited notifications, and of course single user license, all for a low one-time fee of $27. All right. So guys, let me know if you're jumping in right now. Give me a quick yes if you're jumping in for the lifetime package of LetSocify for a one-time lifetime access fee of $27. All right. So I'm going to type in the link in the chat and let me know once again once you're jumping in. And of course, if you're still still not sure, if you're still on the fence, let me know what's holding you back as well. All right, there you go. All right, perfect. So guys, again, this is an amazing offer here. If you want to tap Facebook notifications and use this as well, you'll be able to exactly. It's the real price for all the features I've showed you. So let me go back here to the table. So again, you have the lifetime package, you have 20 different lists, unlimited notifications, and up to 10,000 subscribers as well. All right, so Fred is saying, how exactly do I sell this? Let's say to a car sales guy. Well, it depends. Does sales guy have a website? So maybe he has a website, right? And the website has a blog. It talks about how often you need to change your oil, how often do you need to check your tires for cracks, right? And that blog, instead of just a regular blog and just it doesn't get as much leads as possible, you can put a push notification there and tell him, hey, instead of getting signups, opt-ins, and you have, did you actually build an email list with this? If not, then let me show you something really cool instead. Use this for a week, and I'm going to show you the results, what it's got, right? And once he sees the number of people who are subscribed to his blog, he will beg you to keep using that service. So that's how you can sell that. That's how you can sell this as a service. You set it up on the website, let him use it for 7 days, and let him see the results of what you got. All right? Does that make sense, by the way, friend? All right, perfect. So we haven't talked about the OTOs yet. Yes, exactly. It retargets the visitors as well as keeps on updating them every time you send a notification. It collects their email address before as well. So it does both. It retargets by notifications and it collects email addresses as well. So to build your email list. All right. So let's talk about the upgrades. So someone is asking about the upgrades, and we'd like to share that as well. So LetSocify, perhaps, friend, this might be for you. So if you do need the agency license, if you want to sell this as a service, all right? Now, what does the LetSocify agency upgrade provide you? All right. So with this, you'll be able to sell LetSocify as a service to clients as well, through local businesses or perhaps to online business as well. Now, instead of being limited to 10,000 subscribers, you now get unlimited opt-in subscribers as well. So you can build your list to as big as you want. You can also get the unlimited opt-in list as well. Right? So you can easily charge your clients as a service fee for creating a Facebook application and providing the LetSocify services to them. You'll also be able to add multiple users. That means you don't need to be the one adding it for their website. You can hire outsourcers, or you can give them their own access as well, right? And of course, if they don't pay, then you can just remove their access with a click of a button, right? So you get all this with the agency upgrade, and there are two offers you can get with the agency upgrade. So you have the lifetime, so unlimited subscribers, unlimited list, unlimited notifications, and unlimited users as well, all for a low one-time fee of $67. Now, if you want to pay monthly instead, then you can go for the monthly package, and we get the entire package the same way, but it's going to be $45 per month. All right. G Gillard, you might need to refresh for a bit, and if still doesn't work, then let me know. I can send you the direct link instead. So guys, let me know. Give me a quick check. Give me a quick rain check here. Who here is jumping in for the lifetime agency package? Give me a 1 or a 2 if you're jumping in for the monthly agency package right now. So just so I'm clear, we are leveraging traffic that they already have. That's correct, but you can also use the Facebook message and either get them to visit the site, or you can just use the sign up URL. All right. So how do I get the upgrade? All right. So Ed, give me one quick second here. Let me just grab the link for you for the upgrade. Give me one quick second. I really need to have another screen. All right, so give me one quick second here so I can send that link to you. All right, give me one quick second here. All right, so for those who are still on the fence, by the way, again, let me know what's holding you back. Again, this is going to be a limited offer. If you see a different pricing, if you're watching this one as a replay, the pricing might not be the same as what I'm showing you right now. All right, let me see. And there you go. And I'm gonna send it to John as well. All right, there we go. All right, so as for the bonuses, we're gonna include Social Client X, as well as training on how to find local clients with Facebook ads as well there. All right, GG Gillard, give me one quick second here. The lifetime package is still, yeah, it's a bit weird actually. Some people are saying that the main offer is working fine. I mean, the lifetime offer is working fine. And let me see. All right, so let me just send this link for you. Yeah, that actually means that a lot of people are jumping in if it's taking too much. So I'm not just gonna type in the direct link here, guys. Again, let me know once you do see it. All right, so guys, that is the direct link. If you want to jump into the lifetime package for the main offer instead. All right, because again, I do seem to be getting the same problem here as well. There you go. And there you go. And Judith, there you go as well. All right, no problem, Joy. Please send the link for the lifetime agency for Paul. Give me one quick. Paul, just to verify, by the way, you already have access to the main offer, right? Yes, you have to buy the main offer to get the agency. Unfortunately, that's why it's called an upgrade. All right. So, Paul, if you can verify that you already purchased the main offer, I can send you the direct link to the agency package. All right. Let me see. All right. So let me see. Okay, there we go, Paul. If you already have access to the main offer, you can just get the upgrade or the agency upgrade from there. All right, no problem, expert consulting. So guys, again, let me know if you're still on the fence. If there's anything holding you back, let me know in the chat. Now, if you don't use Facebook yet, if you're not sure, if you don't want to use paid ads, then this is a good option for you, right? But if you don't have a website and we don't want to use Facebook, then unfortunately this is not going to work for you. But again, if you want to tap Facebook and if you don't want to go through or just be limited to just emails and use something else that nobody else seems to be doing right now, then this is going to be an offer for you. All right. Now, again, you get all of the bonuses together with our link, and of course, this is covered with a no questions asked 30-day money-back guarantee as well. So again, if you're not sure, all you have to do is just use the software, give it a try, and if it works, awesome! You have an amazing tool to use as well in your website, on your client's website. But if it doesn't work, worst case scenario, you spent maybe an hour or 2 hours on using the platform. You set it up on Friday, come back on, let's say, a week later to see if you were able to build your list with this. If you were not able to build your list with this, simply contact support and they'll give you a full refund. Again, it's better to have tried and lost than never to have tried again. That's all I can say. For those who are afraid of spending 27 bucks, even if you're afraid of spending, unfortunately, guys, you won't be able to use something or be able to fully maximize the potential of something that is totally new in the market. And that's why we do all these webinars, because we want to show you all the latest software that we think is going to be a game changer. Because if we only advertise those who are software that are proven, sure, they might be proven, but since they're already proven, that means that a lot of people already are using it. The more people who are already using that kind of software, the less effective it becomes. So you have a chance here to be one of the very first people who is able to use Facebook notifications in your own or on your client's website. And that for me is an absolutely major advantage. All right. So guys, if you're still on the fence, let me know what's holding you back. Again, if you need any help from us, you can contact me, Neil, or anyone in the KV Social support via kvsocial.zendesk.com. But if you need help with the software, how to set up things, you can contact help.letsocify.com. All right, so guys, I'm going to be here for another minute or so. If you're still typing in your question, just type in a Q or a 1 in the chat if you're still on the fence, if you're still typing in a question. And if not, then we're going to wrap things up as well. All right, perfect. So guys, since I don't see any other questions coming in here, we're going to wrap things up. CNG, yes, you can use this to reach 2,000 students. How are their target? I do apologize, came in late. How are we driving traffic to a blog or website? Well, first is this is how you can use this one to get better conversions, right? So you put this on your blog, but of course, if you're not generating traffic yet, then you can either post a link to your blog in forums, or you can use paid ads as well. You can post the content that you have on several pages or groups to get traffic. All right, you have to get traffic first. That's what I'm saying. But you can post this link pretty much anywhere, or your blog's link anywhere else. Let me know if that answered your question, friend. All right, perfect. So let me see. Yep. So you have to get traffic. So you can drive traffic through paid ads, or you can use guest posting, right? Or pretty much anything. As long as you're getting traffic, but instead of losing that traffic forever and having to use paid ads every single time, or having to email every single time, and only get 5% of the people to open up your emails, then you can use this instead and get up to 90% open rates and 50% click-through rates. So it's better conversions for your website, and you also build your list together with it. Again, check out the sales page. You actually see the entire demo of the software there. Exactly. So while email targets only 5% of the total market or the total traffic, this targets 90% of the rest that you're currently losing right now. All right, no problem, friend. Again, that's what the webinars are for. We want to make sure that we cover all of your questions. You're welcome. All right, so guys, we're gonna wrap things up. Again, I do hope you guys enjoyed today's call. So Paul, Friend, Judith, Joy, JJ Gillard, CS and G, John, Ed. I do hope, guys, and Hedy as well, and Kenneth. I do hope you enjoyed today's call, and I do hope to see you on the next webinar. The link, John, should be 1100045. The bonuses, JJ Gillard, is actually located inside the members area. We already contacted Kim about this, so all the bonuses that we have is delivered directly inside the members area. And of course, you can always contact support as well if you can't find some of the bonuses there. Yes, there's an FB group as well that you're going to be connected to. Is also the link is also found as well in once you log into the members area. No problem, Michelle Glenn. All right, so guys, thank you for being on the call, and I do hope to see you on the next one. Bye, guys.